You have to raise awareness about suicidal situations. By not talking about it is not going to decrease the amount of people who are thinking about it. People just get good at not saying, or they get good at saying what people want them to say versus what's really going on in their heads and in their hearts. And I try to talk about it as much as I can on my radio show because, yes, it's a down topic. Nobody really wants to go there, but sometimes you need to go there because people are struggling. And it's like the elephant in the room. We see it, we smell it, we can touch it, but nobody wants to talk about it. And we're all dancing around having a dinner party. It's still there. And the numbers, I think, since COVID have increased. I don't have empirical proof of that, but I just know that with as many people who were isolated during, the pandemic, and with as many down situations, people are having hard times financially, which leads to hard times, within the family and relationally. You can't tell me that kettle boiling doesn't mean that people aren't struggling, and we just need to be real about it. And as those of us who have, come close to ending our lives, we need to be there like the first line of help, like the first responders, to say, hey, I got you, I've been there, I understand it. And you don't think that you could even see tomorrow, or you don't even want to see tomorrow. It's the last thing you're thinking about. You're just trying to get through the moment. So I'm never going to promise people that it's going to get all the way better because I don't know. I've had moments when it was high on the mountaintop, but then I've had other moments, even in moving to Topeka, that were so low that brought me back to that humility of knowing, there but for the grace of God, I could go there again. And, obviously don't want to go there again. But I know that if you've gone there one time, you could always go back. So I try to talk to people as much about it as possible without judgment, and to let people know that the struggle is real. And sometimes you don't know what to do, and to find people who can love on you and listen to you and assist you. And I know we've got wonderful resources in this community, thank God, because we have way more resources now than when I was 19. So I'm very glad that we have resources like NAMI and resources like Vallejo and other organizations that maybe don't get as much shine, that we have those resources just to be saying, we are here if you have a problem. And even if you can't afford it, because I know that some people are like, well, I can't get treatment, I can't afford it. There are plenty of organizations that are nonprofit that can help people out. And we need to do what we need to do to to get rid of the stigma. Because you know what is it? 1 in 4 people is going to have some kind of mental illness. And so that literally, out of 4 people, somebody is being affected. And I'm going to say 4 out of 4 people, because it depends on the day. It depends on the situation. It depends on what's going on in your life, because it could take you 10 seconds to go from being on the mountain to being down low. So never take for granted when you're having happy moments that it's always going to be like that, because it won't. And when it does get low, have enough things in your arsenal to know how to deal with those things so you don't get as low as you could get. Because for me, it's about trying to be proactive. I know certain triggers that, okay, I'm having a moment. And if I don't do this properly, if I don't take care of these triggers in the right way, it's going to lead me to further days of going and spiraling down. And I can't afford to do that.